What's up, everybody? We back. Very excited to do Nas. Y'all know I love Nas. Um, but y'all still want me to do Nas. So we're gonna do Nas Second Childhood. This from Stillmatic. This album turned 20 like a few months ago. 2001. December, I think, 2001. Yeah, Second Childhood. Check this out, subscribe, comment for more content. So like Instagram, all that, Streamlabs. You can send in donations if you want me to do your track faster, link in description. Let's go.
When I flow for the street,
who else could it be? Yo, explode. My thoughts were drunken from courts of beers. Was years back before Nasir would explore career in rap. As a music dude, I mastered this Rubik's Cube. Godzilla, four gargantua eyes glued to the tube. Was a long time ago. John Boy, Ice, Geronimo.
Alright. This is crazy because when you listen back and when you hear The Truth by Nas off his new album, the Magic album, he's like nothing nice, John Boy Ice. It's kind of like a callback here where he said John Boy Ice. I still don't know who John Boy is. I'm guessing it's a jeweler. It's like a throwback, or he did a throwback from his other song.
Zilla, four gargantua eyes glued to the tube. Was a long time ago. John Boy Ice, Geronimo, Police jumping out Chrysler's easy wider paper. Pops puffing his chest, punching his chest like a gorilla. Outside with psychos, killers. Saw Divine Goon and Chungo. Little Turkey, R.I.P. Tyrone. Remember no curse in front of Miss Mercy. Big Percy, Crazy Paul, the Sled Sisters. My building was 4016, once in the blue. Always was clean. I knew all that I seen that meant something. Learned early to fear none. Little Nas was hunting, living carefree, laughing, got jokes on the daily. Y'all acting like some old folks, y'all don't hear me. Yo, I'm in my second childhood.
When I flow for the street,
who else could it be?
NAS,
Nas.
Resurrect through the birth of my seed. Queensbridge, make everything right. Get yours, nigga. When I flow for the street,
who else could it be?
NAS.
So it sound like first verse he's talking about like his childhood and he's just reminiscing. He's feeling a bit nostalgic. 4016 building brought that back in 40 side and 4016 building off Magic also. So he's just talking about the good old days, doing all that crazy stuff, and he's in his second childhood.
Could it be?
NAS. Resurrect through the birth of my seed. Queensbridge, make everything right.
Yo, dude is 31, living in his mom's crib. Ex-convict was paroled there after his long bid. Cornrows in his hair, still slinging, got a crew. They break his mom's furniture, watching Comic View. Got babies by different ladies high, smoking L's in the same spot he stood since 85. Well, when his stash slow, he be crazy. Saved by his mom's hitter on her payday. Junior high school dropout, teachers never cared. They was paid just to show up and leave. No one succeeds, so he moves with his peers. Different blocks, different years, sitting on different benches like his musical chairs. All his people's moved on in life. He's on the corners at night with young dudes. It's them he wanna be like. It's sad, but it's fun to him, right? He never grew up. 31 and can't give his youth up. He's in his second childhood.
When I flow for the street.
The second verse, you're talking about this guy, right? 31, living in his mom's crib, ex-convict, and he's still slinging dope, and you know he's selling drugs on the same corner that he was since 85, and he's with all the youngins, you know, all the store runners, the ones who yell 5-0, 5-0, the narcos coming. If you've seen The Wire, he's hanging out with the little Wallaces, but he should be, you know, moving on, but he's still on the same corner in his second childhood. Yo, this is a clean track. This feeling is so nostalgic, even though I'm still young.
I'm right, he never grew up. 31 and can't give his youth up. He's in his second childhood.
When I flow for the street,
who else could it be?
NAS. Resurrect through the birth of my seed. Queensbridge, make everything right. Get yours, nigga. That's when I flow for the street.
Who else could it be?
NAS, resurrect through the birth of my seed. Queensbridge, make everything right. Get yours.
Baby girl, she's always talking, name dropping, hanging late, drinking, smoking, hates her baby daddy, crave shopping, eat popping, ecstasy taking, won't finish her education, best friend she keeps changing, stuck with limitation, lusting men, many hotels, Fendi Chanel, with nothing in her bank account, frontin' she do well, her kid suffers, he don't get that love he deserve, he the sun, she the earth, single mom, even worse, no job, never stay working, mad purdy, shorty, they call her the brain surgeon, time flying, she the same person, never matures, all her friends married, doing well, she's in the streets, yakking like she was 12, honey is 27, argues, fights, selfish in her own right for life, guess she's in her second
When I
childhood.
flow for the
And she take it back to the women, you know, them girls in high school, you know, popular girls in high school who has all the stuff, Fendi, Chanel, all these men, drugs, baby daddies, and she gave me a good brain, yakety yakking like she was 12, but she's 27, still doing the same thing she was during high school, so she's in her second childhood. Like Nas, he's in his second child because he's reminiscent, but he moved on still. But these people are really living in the second childhood. Those people who peak in high school. That's what I'm thinking of. Like, you know, those guys in high school and you moved on, but they still got that high school mentality, reminiscing about good, you know, in the second childhood.
Fights, selfish in her own right for life, guess she's in her second
when I
childhood.
flow for the street.
Who else could it be?
NAS, resurrect through the birth of my seed. Queensbridge, make
Make
everything
everything
right.
right.
Get yours, nigga. That's when I flow for the street.
Who else could it be?
NAS, resurrect through the birth of my seed. Queensbridge, make everything right. Get yours, get yours, get yours.
Who else could it be?
NAS,
Nas. Hey. Nas. What song did he reference this? 4016 building off Magic, where it was like Nas. Or them, I think this is Nas's like, so he used the same. Nas is the only rapper who can sample himself, man. Nas sampled himself in The Message. He sampled New York State of Mind in The Message. So this guy's just, when you're Nas, you can sample yourself. When you got, who produced this? Primo? Yeah, DJ Premier. You hear the record scratching. Chicka, chicka. But yeah. Dope track. Nasty Nas, God's Son, Nostradamus, Asco, God MC, the Golden Child, whatever you want to call him. Nazir. Anyway, that's Nas' second childhood. Thanks for watching. Comment below and react to next. Keep supporting me. I'll keep putting out that content. Peace.